Hi everyone, it's Thursday, last day of September, and I had spoken about the Baba Yaga pendant that I got and how I was going to make a necklace out of it, and this is how far I am. I have some garnet, which is not only my birthstone, but I feel it kind of represents, it kind of represents blood and connection to the earth, and the fact that as a crone, I am reserving that blood and hopefully turning it into wisdom now. And then I have some amber, which signifies my ancestral connection to Eastern Europe and specifically Poland. And then next to that I have the pink glass beads that came from my grandmother, which is another ancestral connection. And then I have some jade, which to me represents life and plants and herbs and the earth. So that's how far I am on that. So I will chat with you a bit as I sit here and work on this. What else? Oh, I've been talking about my sort of artistic doldrums I've been in. A friend called me the other day, and we chatted for a bit. We hadn't talked for a while, and then he suggested going for a photo walk up at the cemetery that's just a few blocks from my house. And I have a video. The previous video to this is a little tour of the mausoleum, which is a very, very cool place, a building that was built in 1927. And there are actually pictures that look out the front doors down to the bay. And there was no Golden Gate Bridge yet, it was kind of cool to see that. I mean, I've seen it before, but it's been a while. So it kind of, I didn't really feel like doing it, but I knew that it was gonna sort of push me through to at least doing a little bit of creating. So I actually did take quite a few pictures. I had a few rolls of film. I had taken three different cameras with me, and they all had some film in it. So I used up the roll that was in the cameras, and then I replaced a roll. So I ended up with 3 rolls of color film, which I have taken to be processed this morning. I should get them back later today, and I'll scan them and see what I have. And then I've actually got 4 rolls of black and white film here to process. So I'm getting going on the film, and I also got some more Polaroid film to make the foundation images for some more of my cloth cyanotype sort of. I guess I'm just tentatively calling the series Alice in Eden. So I have that to work on. So I'm feeling the energy coming back. I want to talk a little bit about something that I've run into recently. This might be TMI for any guys listening, but I think I have mostly women viewers anyway. So I've been dealing with different hormonal kind of perimenopausal issues, and I found actually a really decent doctor. I have to go about an hour from here. He is a specialist in one part of a woman's anatomy, and so let's just leave it at that. And so I'm going to him, and we've been it's kind of a 2 steps forward, 1 step backward, and I just get really frustrated. Physical issues have always been my trigger for anxiety, so, and I'm kind of an anxious person in general. Although I feel like I should stop saying that, because it's not debilitating, and this is kind of the crux of what I'm going to talk about. So he's suggesting, first he suggested a amino acid for anxiety, which is great, and I have noticed a difference with that. That's fine. I don't mind using something that's kind of nutritionally based, but he's also been pushing alprazolam, which is the brand name, I guess, is Xanax. And I've used that for flying because I'm particularly phobic about flying on airplanes. But recently I haven't used it. I like to challenge myself that way. So anyway, so now when I talk about my anxiety, I talk about the fact that my son has gone off to college, and I worry about him and this and that. His immediate response is, well, let's get you on something so you don't have to feel like that. And it's like, it's not, I'm not agoraphobic. I get out of the house, I do my stuff, I challenge myself that way, and maybe I'm not comfortable, but maybe I'm supposed to learn from that discomfort and learn how to do things with my body and my breath and things like that. So I'm a little bit annoyed that he keeps suggesting that. But as my daughter says, look, you talk about something that's bothering you, and doctors come up with that stuff. That's what they're trained to do. They want to, and I understand his point is he wants to give me the maximum amount of comfort as possible when dealing with this change of life sort of thing. But I don't know how to get it across to him that I'm not interested in doing it that way. I have my own way of doing it. And it's weird because when you say something like that to a doctor and they say, well, but natural things don't have to go through an FDA process and this is really safe. It's not about the safety issue. It's about feeling what I feel and learning from what I feel. And I have a hesitancy too. I mean, if I was agoraphobic, if my anxiety was keeping me from doing things that I want to do, that would be one thing. But, to have a little bit of anxiety and to be able to say, what is this telling me about me? What is this telling me about my relationship to the world? What is this telling me about my relationship to the idea of death? It's like, I kind of want to be aware of that, and I kind of want to move through it on my own without using drugs. I don't want to be anesthetized to what I'm feeling, because I think, what I feel, what we all feel, is giving us clues to who we are and how we can, I don't know, it's about a depth, and an integrity of life that I don't want to just sort of push under the rug. So anyway, that's my rant for today. I was telling my husband about it, and he's going, okay. I said, okay, I'll go rant about it on YouTube. So I'd be curious to hear anybody else's thoughts on this kind of thing. I don't I don't believe that we shouldn't have the kinds of drugs, those kinds of drugs and antidepressants and things like that actually can help people who are who are debilitated. What concerns me is this notion that we have to feel happy all the time, that we have to feel comfortable all the time, that, I don't know, I think it kind of takes away our humanity a little bit. So anyway, so that's what's going on. I hope you're all doing well. Thursday, last day of September, we're into October, and pretty soon it'll be Halloween or Samhain, as a lot of you celebrate, which I'm curious to see your videos and learn more about that. So I hope you're all doing well and having a good day, and I look forward to your comments, and we'll be checking out all your videos too. Okay, bye.